It's, you know, it's a reality. The idea that it's possible to not be aware of this reality, which, by the way, has been a reality for decades, is becoming less and less tenable. And so in that sense, I am optimistic, because the more people are, you know, people's tendency to want to edit this out and not be aware gets kind of, you know, squeezed. That's got to be a good thing. And everybody's got to grow up about this and take proper human responsibility.
I think it's a major humanitarian crisis. I think it's taken a long time for everyone to realize how, all of us, everyone, but I mean to see how serious it is. I think because it's been happening for a while, but now I think it's escalating in a way where I think it's a real test, and I think of the certainly of the European community looking for, you know, because every nation has sort of got sensitive immigration issues, but this is, I think, shifting the language into another level. I think so. My sense is that Angela Merkel is, from what I read, is taking the lead.
Well, it's a sad story, and it's something that, in a way, it's lovely to indulge in saying, oh, it's a sad story. But the reality is that it's a story that is asking urgently all of us to say, it's not a sad story. It's a story in which we have to be involved in first person singular and engage and do something, and do something that means welcome.
I was so moved when I saw this German guy say, welcome to the refugee with a fence. You know, there's 20,000 people coming. I was very moved. I was here to cry looking at the TV. Yeah. Because I think can you remember what's happened in Germany 70 years ago? And now what's happened today?
Did you think that you would find in Europe that people would still be pushed into a train and taken to a place where there'd be police waiting for them? Like, that just seems horrifying. And so that, you know, like, and shockingly insensitive. Like, I mean, how can that happen again? How can we have that image happening again?
We all need to do more. But also it's the economic difference between the South and the North. And that with the way we're living, it's, you know, it's putting us in questions about the planet changing, and now we have to maybe think about the way we're living, because we're in a big change. The crisis needs change. Is saying change.
Let's not talk about how to keep people fleeing from war and hunger and suffering. Let's not discuss how we can keep them out. Let's discuss how we can obtain them and how we together can share whatever we have in this world.
What is the right thing? What is the wrong thing to do with these refugees? I don't know, but let's talk about it instead of saying, no, we can't. Oh, yes, we can.
Actually, I mean, the political atmosphere in the Middle East is horrible. It's getting more and more horrible in these days. And of course, Turkey is influenced because he has a border with Syria. And now you can see every city, refugees coming from Syria, begging on the streets, and some of them are trying to go to Europe. And you see this horrible, terrible pictures. I mean, not only Turkey, the whole Middle East is not getting through nice days. I mean, it's horrible. I hope this will change soon.